Welcome to the One Bar in Lupagus Show, your daily source for everything Minnesota Vikings.
All right, welcome back to the One Bar Lupagus Show. One Bar with Lupagus. It's horned up. We are ready to go spank the Bengals, bare butt spankings. Welcome, everybody. We got Nitzberg, we got T-Bass, we got Madden, who, Madden, he's an OG, man. We're not going to allow that.
Yeah.
You can give people shit. We got to be nice. Who else is here?
Vossman just showed up. And welcome to One More Lupagus Show. And the bad news, Vikings coming up with one of the grossest losses, grossest offensive performances I've ever seen in my life. But the good news is we're back at noon on Sunday. Bengals come to town. Finally, a normal football Sunday.
There's nothing better than a football Sunday being fairly inebriated by 4:30 p.m. It just doesn't feel right if you're not early bedtime. Win. So yeah, I'm very excited about the noon game. T-Bass, man, let's just have a hug and just say we love the Vikings and move on. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun week. Let people trickle in here. Average Gamer is all sorts of horned up. Vic Ryder, what is going on?
Former Viking Jake Browning coming back to face his former team for a second time.
He sucks.
Second time. That's not very kind to him.
Norpheus, was Norpheus the 3 bobblehead?
He was. Did it come yet?
That's a very personal question, and I did reach out. I have not heard back. So long story short is it's been ordered. It's been ordered for weeks. We have not got it back. If for some reason it does not come, Norpheus, we will make it right. I promise you.
Yeah, we will make it right.
And Bozdad, you got a hoodie coming on the way, man.
Wow.
Yeah, we're like Santa Claus.
Do I have one?
No, you can't have one of those.
Damn it.
Yeah, big week. Just wrapped up roundtable. Vikings not getting much love. As you know, I can't argue it a ton. So
well, before we get into things, I just want to say this season so far, it's only been 2 weeks, but it's already starting to feel like the Josh Dobbs year when we had like all these different quarterbacks. People were getting hurt left and right. It's just starting to feel that way. It's feeling not right, and I don't like it. And now we have a game with Carson Wentz versus Jake Browning, and Jordan Mason's our starting run. It's just so weird. That's already gone, I don't want to say off the rails, but this was a Madden season. We all would have hit reset by now.
Football Junkie, first off, Jake Browning does suck. Just because he beat us doesn't mean, I didn't say we don't suck. Like, Jake Browning sucks. He had 3 interceptions last week, coming in after Burrow. It ain't gonna happen this time. It ain't gonna happen. Jake Browning sucks. He says he sucks. He says he sucks. He says he does suck.
Okay.
I just want to reiterate that Jake Browning doesn't suck.
Sounds
he might go win on Sunday, but he still sucks.
Wow. Viking Funeral's here.
Gare Bear, what's going on?
Viking Funeral, how was the brother-in-law's birthday? Did you get shit-faced? Surprised we didn't hear from you later.
And won. Yeah, I know. I got that part. He did win.
Yeah.
Julian, what's going on? And still won.
Right. Oh, poor punk face. He blows. He doesn't suck. He blows.
Ew.
All right. Well, should we dive into this bad boy or what?
Yeah, let's do it. Hit that like, hit that sub. I'm going to say we're at 17 likes right now.
Let's see. Ashley's not here to help.
Most random guess ever. How we doing? Am I close?
Checking right now. We are at 12.
Jesus, 12?
Vic Ryder.
Percy Harvin.
We'll get you on the wheel for, was it jersey of your choice this month? Maybe it's a Carson Wentz.
Every super chat is in for an entry for Vikings jersey of your choice. Could be current Viking, could be old school, could be whatever you want. Could be a personal one. Don't ever do that though. That's lame. That's very lame.
Well, all right, let's jump into it here. Vikings news: Khalif Halisi sniped off our practice squad by Jacksonville. He is a member of the Jaguars. He's down in Duval. He's on their 53-man roster. Congratulations, Khalif Halisi. And now Vikings, they got a hole to fill.
Well, it's always good for a Viking to get an actual chance. I mean, that means we're doing something right when players are getting picked off of our squad. This affects us 0%, but I wish him well.
Well, I wouldn't say it affects us 0% because the way we're getting injuries, who knows what the hell we're going to need at what position. So
Yeah, but I think there's a bunch of Khalif Halisis out there if we really want.
wow,
So
there's a bunch of
I
one
wish-
bars out there too.
I don't know. I'm pretty unique. I'm weird. I do think that
Purple
nobody
pumpkin
knows.
face.
Pumpkin face. You know what we should have this year on the show? We should have a pumpkin carving contest where everybody has to come on and show their pumpkin.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Halloween. You know what? I think I might be onto something there.
We can.
Everybody, grown men and women, if you carved a pumpkin, you come on and you show it, and we do a giveaway. God, it's genius. I bet Viking Funeral would take 3 weeks to carve the perfect pumpkin.
It'd be some kind of Nordic symbol or something too.
We're doing it. It's gonna happen.
That's fine. I'm going to do Montemita's face is what I'm going to do.
I'm not gonna do one. We're the judges.
Good.
This is going to happen.
Chris, all kinds of predictions coming in.
Montemita, I'll carve a pumpkin.
He's ready to roll. He wants to do a pumpkin.
You know what? Let us know in the comments if you're up for a pumpkin carving contest, because I think that is a great really nice come together moment.
I think Vic Ryder's a little bit confused here. I'm not sure what he's...
Yeah, no, we don't do that. We're going to be carving pumpkins.
What?
Nitsberg can't. Of course he can't.
All right, as we all know, Cam Akers is back. Desmond Ritter's to the practice squad, and Aaron Jones has been placed on IR. All three of those moves are tied together. Cam Akers, we all knew it was going to happen at some point. He's back, baby. Third time.
T-Bass, thank you for that. It might not be a compliment, but anyways. Yeah, Cam the man. The best part is this time he's back. We didn't have to give. This is the first time he's back where you didn't have to give up anything.
Yeah.
Chris O's in. We're doing this. First annual One Bar Lupagus pumpkin carving contest.
Wow, everybody's taking this in a very sexual way. What's going on?
I guarantee that it'll be the one where they tip it sideways and they got the butthole.
No, yeah.
Yeah, so there'll be a bunch of those.
All right, Vikings, when they worked out Desmond Ridder, they also worked out Dorian Thompson-Robinson, DTR. They took a sniff, and running back Raheem Blackshear got a little bit of run with the Panthers a couple years ago. So DTR was looked at. I didn't know that until just earlier today.
Yeah, they didn't sign him because he's not good, and that's why he's been on 15 teams.
Well, Desmond Ridder isn't very good either. We signed him.
I know that. I mean, that just makes it even worse.
Maybe
for
he
DTR.
just had a better workout.
Yeah, no, that's I did see that. He was fun to take in round 5 of every mock draft, but he's just not good. So I'm glad we didn't sign him.
He showed some glimpses.
Not enough.
But it was cool though. I mean, it was fun that we worked him out because we'd all had a little crush on him.
Of course, T-Bass smashed pumpkins. I guarantee he was the one leading that whole thing around town.
Yeah, you take him out of kids' hands and smash them in front of their face and punching them.
Give me that.
We did that. This isn't really news, but the Vikings offensive line has given up the second most sacks and ranks 5th overall in pressures in the entire NFL through 2 weeks.
Yeah, but you got to look a little bit deeper. JJ McCarthy also holds on to the ball for like 3.3 seconds, which is worst in the league. So, like, offensive line is getting a little bit of a bad rap because of a little bit of a rookie issue there. Him and Caleb Williams are the worst in the league. They hold on to the ball the longest. You're going to get sacked when you hold on the ball that much.
Also, I think our entire average PFF grade for the O-line last week was probably in the 40s. So,
well, yeah, but like when you hold on to the ball the longest in the league, you're going to get sacked more.
Again, let's go to the quarterback. Let's go to the coach. Get that thing out. Roll it right. Get the ball out.
I mean, he can't tell him when to throw it.
He can tell him to boom, boom, throw. That's what he did with Sam Darnold last year. He's not doing it with JJ McCarthy.
Don't get all pissy.
I'm just saying. I'm just getting.
Let's talk like adults here.
I just get fired up because I don't understand what KOC did.
Well, I get fired up as well, but like Kevin O'Connell can't push a button where it jolts him to throw the ball.
Well, he can
like it's a rookie quarterback.
I get it.
Who is in well, you seem really pissed off. It's a rookie quarterback. That's what they do. The next guy up, the worst is Caleb Williams, another guy that is very new to the league. So I mean, get used to it. Buckle up. Like if we think he's going to come out and also be Tom Brady, I mean, you gotta check.
No, I didn't. I was expecting to see an offense called in a similar fashion to how it was called last year, and it's not. And that's where I'm frustrated. I just don't think. And we'll get to this. There's a question here. We'll get to this later. So we'll answer.
Hold on, Doug Spry. So call quicker passes. Like the thing is, like we don't know if those are actually called. He might not be making the throw. Like if you're coming here and we're the X's and O's guys, you're in the wrong spot. We don't know that, so we can't get mad at it.
I just want to see the roll to the right, throw on your run, and hit the tight end coming over.
But maybe that's the play call.
Well, no, he's not rolling, so I don't think that it's a play call. It's all these straight back.
I'm not giving JJ any excuses.
No, and I'm not either. Like, it's a mix, but I don't think his coach is helping him at all.
Yeah, I mean, Purple, you're right. I mean, buckle the hell up. I mean, Caleb Williams has played 20 games in the league, and he still sucks. So, Bo Nix last year, rough start to the season. His rookie year, a very rough start, and he figured it out. So, like, just fucking roll with the punches, baby.
That's what the spread ankle sucks. Like, now he's got to – when he comes back, he'll be figuring it out against the – what was it, a Philadelphia, Baltimore, Lion? I mean, it's a horrible stretch to come back to. Very tough, very difficult.
Yeah, but he also have his boys with him. He'll have his full squad healthy.
Yeah, no excuses. So play of the week this week, we had some nominees. Coming in second was the Eric Wilson forced fumble, came in second. And the winner, play of the week this week was when the game was over with 49%.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's depressing.
Oh, that's probably the best moment of that game when it ended.
The Glad, hell of a garbage bag.
Yeah, Glad, hefty, can't go wrong with either one.
It's actually fairly overrated. They rip easy.
I think I usually, what's one is in the orange box? That's when I think that's hefty. That's what I get.
That's called generic.
No, it's definitely not
generic on it.
No, you can't go generic on garbage bags. Too risky.
Yeah, you're right.
All right, let's jump into the mailbag. T-Bass with a great one here. This is a really good question.
Yeah, I don't know what this is. Lupicus was saying it was a great question.
I'm actually really impressed with this question here. What's your largest level of concern at this point with McCarthy? There's no really right or wrong answer other than I'm not concerned at all, which you can't say that. So 1, availability. He's been injured twice in 10 quarters of football. 2, accuracy. This was a huge question mark in his scouting report. 3, coaching. Kevin O'Connell isn't really a quarterback whisperer in his filling him with play calling. 4, all of the above. 5, something else.
Let's have a little more fun with this one, and let's go one by one. So what was the first one?
Availability. He has been injured twice in 10 quarters of football. That is a concern.
Availability is 0 because he never missed a game in college, high school. When you're out here and you're getting sacked 9 times in 2 games, taking some pretty hefty hits, like I'm 0 for that. I have 0 concern.
How can you put 0 when he's missed? He's going to end up missing for 20 games in 2 years. I mean, that's definitely a concern for me.
I would say it's bad luck, but if he had missed a bunch of games, what I'm trying to get at is if he was a pussy and just was like, you know what, I can't go out there and play, it's a different thing. But these are like legit injuries. Like last year, I'm on board with whatever you say, but like if he had missed a bunch of games in college, which he didn't, when you're taking 9 sacks in 2 games from some pretty big boys, that's an issue. I think the concern more is getting the ball out of his hands so he doesn't take the hits. Availability, 0.
I think you have to go by what he's done. He's missed the entire season. Now he's going to miss, 3, maybe 4 critical games in his development when he's finally back. So yeah, I'm concerned. That's a concern for me. It's not as big as the other one that I'm concerned about, but accuracy for me, I'm not worried about his accuracy. I've seen him play some very nice balls last week. The throw to Aaron Jones was a thing of beauty.
Okay, keep going.
I'm not putting a ton of worry on the that last interception last week. I think he was just heaving it. So accuracy for me, I'm not overly concerned at this point. So really,
he's had
really
some
low for me.
Really ugly throws. So accuracy is actually up there quite a bit for me. The interceptions, I mean, and just the miss throw of the nailer. Like the thing is with his accuracy, he hasn't thrown very many passes. You look at how many passes he's actually thrown compared to other quarterbacks week in and week out. Like if he had thrown 50 balls in the last 2 weeks, all right, fine, give him that one. But he's barely thrown it. So accuracy is a concern for me.
Coaching. Kevin O'Connell isn't really a quarterback whisperer and is failing him with play calling. Yeah, to me, I think this is a major issue. In fact, with him just being a young quarterback, making mistakes, holding the ball too long, I don't think Kevin O'Connell is doing him any favors the way he's calling these games. So yeah, I don't see the rhythm. I don't see the easy completions to get him in a rhythm. And I don't know what Kevin O'Connell's doing or what his reasoning is for calling games differently than he did a year ago.
Yeah, no, it's a huge concern. The fact is, like, Kevin O'Connell came here. He had Kirk Cousins, who, like, he didn't have to. He had Kirk Cousins, Then he went to Sam Darnold, guys that have been around for quite a while. So this is brand new to Kevin O'Connell. He's never had this rookie quarterback. You had Jaron Hall. What'd Jaron Hall do? He sucked ass. So, yeah, Kevin O'Connell, this is quite the test. I look at this as a wonderful test, and he's going to prove himself why he is the best, one of the best coaches in the league, where it might take a little bit longer than we want, but he's going to figure it out. J.J. McCarthy's a very good quarterback, and Kevin O'Connell is a quarterback whisperer.
So, like, why do you think he is calling this different? Is it the two running backs? Is the system JJ came from? Is he just trying to protect him?
I think he's putting his wiener between his legs and tucking in front of the mirror. I think he wants to. I think when you listen to Kevin O'Connell talk, when everything he does, he's always protecting his players. He's always got his players' interest at best. And I think he is just stepping on his dick by overdoing it when it comes to the play calling, where he doesn't want them to mess up and it's actually backfiring severely. Like, I think Carson Wentz, I think Carson Wentz comes out this week, and I think he is throwing that thing all over the place. It's going to be night and day.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what KOC, how he calls the game with a different veteran quarterback under center. So that was T-Bass's question.
Good question.
From Must. Yeah, it was a great question. This isn't really, that's more of a comment. He says Pace should under no circumstance be extended in the future. He's an abject liability.
No, I don't expect him back at all.
Yeah.
When his contract is done, I think he's a restricted free agent next year. Makes sense to bring him back. It's going to be very cheap. No, he's not good.
Yeah, he's got to have some kind of a different.
No, he could come out and just play his ass. Like, we're over that. He's done. Eric Wilson needs to be the starter.
BK, I still love Ivan Pace, but I'll admit he's not very good.
We love Ivan Pace because
we've
broken this down a million times. We love him because in mock drafts, he was always that round 3 to round 5 guy. We got an undrafted free agent, which happens every year. A guy goes undrafted. Look at Nudie McLaughlin. That's why we love him. And that's why we love him. We holy shit, we signed him. This is great. He's not a starter.
No, I love him because he's this tiny guy who plays with his ass on fire and he flies in there, but he doesn't finish plays, and that's why I'm falling out of love with him, because he gets there, he can't complete a fucking play, and that's why I've seen
that was the nicest way ever to say that he is not good.
Yeah, but that's why I liked him in football in college. A
lot of players fly all over
he'd
the
make
place.
The play. No, he doesn't do it, and
but he doesn't ever. He's never done it. He's never done it.
No, he's done it. He had the touchdown last year against Detroit. He's had a couple sacks. I mean, you can't say he's never done it before. He's done it before. He's a starter
in the league that his whole thing is a pass rusher. I hope he's got a couple sacks.
Well, you can't say he's never done it. He's made some plays.
He shouldn't start in the league. He's not very good.
No, he should be a situational guy,
which is why we won't bring him back.
No, I don't think he's coming back either.
Oswell, if this dude, if Pace could finish, he'd be one of the best in the league.
Yeah.
But the big point is he can't. He never has.
Well, don't call me Ivan Pace then. Masty and saying, what's the revised expectations for the team now? I hope we get to 9 wins, but that will be a tough task.
Go ahead.
I don't know. I don't know what to expect anymore. Are we going to go out there? Are we going to go out there and get our ass kicked by the Bengals because we can't move the football again in offense behind this old line that's not been very good? Or are you all of a sudden going to go on a roll with Carson Wentz and win the next 3? Because if that happens, we're all going to be like, oh, yeah, we'll still get 12 wins this year. Man, I don't know. 9's probably the line right now. I would say 9 would be what I'd be expecting from this team at this point.
I'm not. I had them at 10. I'm not wavering from that yet, because right now, like I said it on the round table, like what we put out there this Sunday, that's not our team. Carson Wentz, no Aaron Jones, Darrisaw. I mean, I know he was a full today, but he probably still won't go.
Keep going. There's a lot more guys out too.
I'm just saying, like, this isn't the Vikings team. So whatever happens Sunday, all that matters is get a win. I don't care if it's 6-3. I don't care if it's 7-0. Your main objective is to get a win and let everybody come back and get healthy, because we got the Steelers, we got the Browns coming up. There's some very winnable games coming up here. Get a win. If we go out there and lose to the Bengals, like, I'm still not going to get my panties in a bunch, because this is not the Vikings team. We're going to wait for the whole team to come back, and I'm still at the 10 win or better.
This is like a glorified preseason game but it's actually going to count in the win-loss record. It's weird. It's a weird week this week.
Well, the good thing is the Bengals defense is complete asshole except for Trey Hendrickson. And I think we will be able to put some points on the board. And they got Jake Browning. So this is a beautiful gift. I will take a gimme here. We need a win. We need to go to 2-1. We can't go to 1-2. That is not allowable. Boswell had a good comment here.
My mom said I was a beautiful gift.
She was right.
Thank you. Thank you for saying that.
The gift you came out of not a gift. It was like something that was something out of Star Wars.
Like what I came out of, like the Tauntaun?
What you came what you were birthed out of. Was like a Star Wars thing.
I'll admit, Ivan Pace sucks, but I still love him. I always will.
Just a quick update. We will be having the first One Bar and Lupagus pumpkin carving contest. Lupagus rolls his eyes, but usually when we throw something weird like this out, it's usually one of our best things ever. So we will be having
a winner get candy.
Contest. You guys are going to come on. You're going to show us your pumpkin. We're going to grade it. It's going to be great. We're going to do a great giveaway for this.
All right. That was the mailbag. You ready to play some Is This True?
I'm ready.
All right. I don't know if you have any ready for me.
I do. I want to go first.
All right. What do you got?
Carson Wentz will have the best performance at quarterback for the Minnesota Vikings through 3 weeks.
This week?
Yes.
Yeah. He probably will. I think that is true.
Well, is it probably true?
I think it's true. He will. He will have the best one. I think KOC is going to actually call an offense the way he normally calls it, not be overly protective. And we're actually going to throw the ball down the field, use our targets, target Justin Jefferson, target TJ Hawkinson, target Adam Thielen, like we haven't been doing. So I think this is going to be night and day offense. And I think KOC is also feeling the heat on top of it all.
Feel my heat.
Feel my heat.
All right. What do you got?
All right. Is this true? Jalen Redmond is the best player in the Vikings defensive line.
No, it's not true. It's Javon Hargrave. It's not even close.
All right. Have you been watching Jalen Redmond lately? He's been playing really fucking good.
Well, Bijan Robinson went for 9,000 yards last week, so I'm not saying anybody's playing great. But Javon Hargrave, week one, you can't just erase that. I mean, week one, he was the heart and soul of that defensive line. So yeah.
But the fact that it's even he's playing well though.
I don't even think it's a conversation, to be honest. I think Hargrave even last week played very well.
No, he graded out with like a 30 PFF.
Yeah, but he was in the backfield quite a bit. I thought Hargrave played well.
What you got next?
Jordan Mason will take RB1 this week with Jones out for the next 4. He's not even going to look back, and it's going to be beautiful.
I would say it's true, but KOC's history of just going back to the guy who started might come into play there. So I'm going to say false on that one.
Wow. All right.
My heart would say yes. Like I would say, yeah, I would do it.
Mason would have to have a really bad stretch here. Really bad.
Yeah. I don't know. It should be true. I'm going to do is stay on the running back here. Aaron Jones will play less than 10 games this season. Is that true?
He's already going to be out. He's already down to what? 13?
It's a hammy.
I guess I would. I'd say that's true.
I think it's true too. I think he'll be playing like 8 games.
I hope it's not true, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I wish it wasn't true. Is this true?
Even talking about Aaron Jones anymore? Or something more personal? Like the way you mumbled and went off into space there. What the hell was going on in your head?
No. So let's see. I'm trying to think of one off the cuff here. Do you got another one or not?
Yeah. If Carson Wentz goes 3-0 during the stretch, he'll be the starter the rest of the season. Is that true?
Boy. I instantly want to say true, but it will have to come down to how that 3-0 goes. So if he's a big part of that 3-0 and he's out there putting 3 touchdowns and 0 picks throughout that, it's like, hell yeah. I mean, you got to roll with the hot hand. You have to, because the Vikings roster right now is set up to win and win now. If he's out there and he's throwing a touchdown and a pick and 187 yards and the defense is just carrying this thing, not true at all. But if Wentz in the stat sheet and the offense is moving, you absolutely have to. It has to be true.
And here's the thing, like personally for me, this season is all about JJ McCarthy. I'd rather just see him ride it all out and see what happens. But like you mentioned, this roster's ready. You got a lot of veterans here who are, waning careers, and like you spend a lot of money. You need to have results. And if he's hot, I think they will stick with him. As much as I hate it, I think they'll do it. And it'll be Carson Wentz, and it'll be the Carson Wentz ride, and then JJ McCarthy again. Year 3, we have no idea who he is.
Yeah, I mean, no, you said it. It in a perfect world, like if I could predict or say how it goes, Wentz goes out there and manages the game. They're not pretty wins, but he gets the dub, and they just give it right back to JJ McCarthy. Like if Carson Wentz comes in, it's going to be funny. If Wentz comes in and just lights up the Bengals and just rips them up, and the offense is night. Everyone's going to be like, McCarthy's a bust, which is not true.
Which we're already hearing.
It's going to be a completely different play calling, and that will be the biggest issue. And hopefully what happens is it lights a fire up Kevin O'Connell's asshole and is like, all right, if Carson Wentz can do this, who the last game he played was one of the ugliest games he played in his whole career, then JJ McCarthy can do it. So that is the hope. Well,
we got breaking news. A new sheriff in town. His name is Clinton Reisig.
I think Clinton's been around a while. I've seen that name in the comments before, and I appreciate the yeehaw.
I think he just called himself the sheriff, unless he's talking with somebody else, but I hope he was talking about himself. I got one more. Is this true? The free agency class of 2025 is a bust through 2 weeks?
No, not even close.
Really?
Why would it be? Who's the bust?
Will Fries has been ass.
Week 1 he was
hasn't
good.
Been great. A lot of very low grades. Jonathan Allen hasn't been great.
I'm a little disappointed in Jonathan Allen.
And I'm
but
feeling it.
no.
Well, it's not free agency, but
no, I think Isaiah Rodgers is played his ass off. He's not getting as much love as he should. So that was one of the biggest question marks. So I thought he's played very well. Hargrave has played very well. Will Fries last week, definitely not great. But week 1,
Ryan Kelly's been hurting out. I mean,
I know, but it depends on your expectations. Like I expected Ryan Kelly to get hurt, so like that's just who he is. That's what he does. Jordan Mason.
I would say it's false, but
Jordan Mason has played very, very well, and I think we're going to see a lot of what he brings to the table in the next couple weeks.
My concern in this one is that it actually, I never would have thought in a million years this class would be a bust. I think it has a chance of being a bust if this continues.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Right now, I'm saying false.
Yeah, no, I'm not even teetering that way.
Teeter-totter,
one of the worst things at a park. Boring, unsafe.
Depends who you're behind.
Slivers right up the old turd cutter.
Why use your bare ass on the teeter-totter? It shouldn't be out there.
You're supposed to teeter-totter bare butt.
I don't think that's how you're supposed to.
I don't think you know how to teeter-totter. You should Google this. Yeah, no, those are bare butt. I still teeter-totter.
Is there even wooden ones anymore?
I still go to the local park and teeter-totter bare butt. It's very normal.
You shouldn't. That's why you have restraining
orders against you. There's pee on them.
All right, bare butt teeter-tottering. That is also great. Let's go to the top 5. Vikings versus Bengals. The Bengals are coming to town this Sunday in a weird-ass matchup. 2 backup quarterbacks going against each other. Vikings, a laundry list of injuries. It's just a weird feel to this game. But number 5 thing to watch, Vikings D-line versus this Bengals O-line. This D-line should absolutely feast.
It sounds like you hate our defensive line.
I just threw it out
there. You like Jonathan Allen? You think Hargrave sucks?
No, I'm just...
Out of all the guys, you picked Jalen.
I was just saying, he's been balling out consistently 2 weeks in a row. I didn't say I believed it. I was just throwing it out there for you. But seriously, the Bengals line has been one of the worst in the league. Joe Burrow's already hurt. Constant pressure. They can't block anybody. And the Vikings deal. I mean, this should be like, if we don't get 4+ sacks, it'll be disappointing.
I want 4+ sacks. I mean, we got to get the. I mean, it's Jake Browning has to be getting that. Needs to be gotten to. I mean, because really, when he does have time in the pocket, he does make plays, and they do have some very good weapons on offense. So, Brian Flores, he's had a rough go at it, mostly because of what the offense is the situation he's been put in. I thought our defense has played very, very well this year, and maybe this is the week we finally get home and get all those sacks, because week 1 we should have had a bunch. Last week we should have had some. So, yeah, they got to get after it. Who's their left tackle?
His name is L Tackle.
Great. We're going against an all-pro.
No, this should be a clear advantage for the Vikings. Bengals.
I couldn't name 2 of their offensive linemen.
Yeah, it's just something they haven't been able to figure out. And the Vikings, we heard all about the Vikings D-line in camp this year, absolutely dominating. We should see this Sunday. This should be a clear advantage for the Vikings. The big reason why they could win this game is because of that D-line versus O-line matchup. Number 4, talker in this game, Jordan Mason time. It's Jordan fucking Mason time.
No, it is. It is. And I love how they're going to get forced to use him early. We're not wait until the 3rd possession. Jordan Mason time. Let's go. The Bengals, their defense can be had. And I think Jordan Mason is gonna do 100+ and maybe a couple scores.
Yeah, he should absolutely feast. He should be just getting that fed heavily in this one. And I've loved everything I've seen from him so far. I hate last week, the big run that came back. It kind of deflated this offense when it finally got some momentum going. He just looked like the better back so far. So Jordan Mason, him getting the start should be an absolute glorious turn of events there. Number 3, Vikings defensive backs containing these Bengals wide receivers. That is a daunting task. Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, and that who's a young buck who's kind of making plays here too.
Well, our secondary has actually played pretty damn good. We're not talking about it enough. That was a huge concern coming into this season, and I think they're holding their own. We don't even have Harrison Smith out there. Theo Jackson had a good game last week. Isaiah Rodgers is playing very well. So I think we'll be just fine. It goes back to the first one you said, is the defensive lineman getting after it. Jake Browning, great story. Good for you, Jake. I don't think he's very good.
Why you be nice, Dakota?
Why would you be rude, Dakota?
Yeah, what the hell, Boz Daddy?
This is a tight-knit community here.
Yeah, she said she got some people riled up.
Good. That's the whole point. That's why you're spitting fire with Coda. You're not spitting love juice.
You're not doing that. No, this is a tough task, though. Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, those are some serious wide receivers. Jake
Shut down Drake London.
He does throw a lot of interceptions, but he will sling it. He's not afraid to throw it. So if there's no pressure.
Drake London didn't do jack shit, and he's one of the best in the league.
Yeah, because you know why? Eric Wilson knocks that ball out. He's pissed. All right, and Vikings. Let's number 2 talker in this one. Can the Vikings offensive line, can they protect? Can they protect for Carson Wentz? Can they hold up against Trey Hendrickson and the boys?
Well, it's just Trey Hendrickson. There is no boys.
What about Shamar Stewart, first-round pick?
I'm not worried about him. It's all about Trey Hendrickson. Who's going to be blocking him? Is it going to be Walter Rouse? Walter Rouse is probably just pooping his pants right now. Darisaw, full participant. Was he actually going to play? We'll see. But this comes all down to Hendrickson. Even with the Packers are playing the Browns this week, it all comes down. Myles Garrett needs about 15 sacks to get that win, and Trey Hendrickson could be out for a day, so we better saddle up.
Well, and this one line has to bounce back. What was the stat earlier? They're second allowed in sacks to 2 weeks, and then 5th in pressures. They need a bounce back performance. This whole group does, left to right. I don't care who's playing, if it's Jurgens and Rouse out there with, Jackson had a bad game last week. Will Fries had a bad game last week. O'Neal was fine. They got to come back and gel, and they got to put together a good game just to kind of help their momentum and their confidence moving forward. They need this. They need this right now.
I'm very confident that Carson Wentz will get the ball out faster than J.J. McCarthy. That is a big plus for a vet that knows to get the ball out of his hands.
That was a great segue because number 1 talker in this game is the Carson Wentz Vikings debut. Vikings signed him after final cuts, or right at the end. Carson Wentz starts for the Vikings against this Bengals defense coming to town.
What was the question?
That was the number 1 talker. Carson Wentz debut. What do you expect to see from him? And what happens if he does play well? The fallout that happens from this.
We kind of talked about the fallout. If he rips it up, he should be the starter. I'll let you go.
We got breaking news from Bruce here. Hi, guys. I hope we play well. Oh, me and my girlfriend are going to have intercourse when the show's over.
Ah, Bruce, give her
Well
hell.
done.
Appreciate
call you
that.
Lupagus.
Appreciate that comment. Wish you well. Wish you luck. Be safe. Don't do anything weird, because sometimes you wake up next morning and say, I apologize. I shouldn't have done that.
I got a little carried away there. Carson Wentz debut. Like a couple things I think that are interesting. We already touched on, but will KOC call this differently? Will the ball come out faster? Will we start seeing Justin Jefferson involved more? Will these, Hawkinson be involved more? Will we start actually seeing some down the field shots consistently? How is Carson Wentz even look? When's the last time he played football? He hasn't had a snap in a meaningful game with these Vikings all year. So a lot of things that will be this. We'll figure out here soon in this one. He could be rusty to start. Maybe he starts out hot. I don't know. This is completely a wild card how he performs.
Yeah, I'm actually expecting just pure grossness, and anything other than that will be just wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Like in a perfect world, we just see like him come out and just have a great game. But we got to be realistic. Look at the last handful of games, last handful of years he started, and some of those games were just like in meaningless games with the Chiefs and the Rams, whatever. But who knows? This guy wasn't signed. Maybe it was for a reason. Maybe I don't know. But like, it's all a guess. It is all a guess. I hope he comes out. I hope Carson Wentz comes out with the I don't give two shits attitude. And if he throws 5 interceptions, he doesn't care. If he throws 5 touchdowns, it'd be a great story. We will see. I do anticipate a completely different play call throughout the entire game. I think he will be slinging it. He's got a good arm. But we got to be realistic. It is Carson Wentz. Get the win.
A lot of support for Bruce to really give it to her good here in the comments.
Attaboy, Brew. Yeah.
Got breaking news from Sam. He's going to fart and eat some dinner when the show's over.
Well, I mean, Sam, you can break a little wind right now. I just don't do it during dinner. It's gonna be a fun game to watch. Nobody knows what to expect.
Yeah, it's gonna be weird.
Zero.
I don't know which way this could even go.
When's the last time Carson Wentz started a game that mattered? I mean, it's had to have been about 4 years when he was with Washington. I mean, it's been a while. Like, he has not started a game that has mattered. And maybe he comes out like one last hurrah.
I mean, if he has a great hurrah, then he's going to have another hurrah, then a hurrah after that. Then he may have hurrahs the rest of the way if he plays well enough.
It's like Purple Sasquatch wants to make this a nice little family screw.
Bruce and the lady. Wow, all right. I can't say I have a lot of experience with the old FSs there. Oh, Bruce is just on a roll tonight. All right, let's go bold predictions. You guys getting bold predictions for this game? Drop them in the comments.
Let's hear
bold predictions for Vikings. Bengals, Browning versus Wentz.
Yeah, we'll be live pretty much after halftime on Sunday. I think we're gonna go halftime and on. Or at least I will. And then we'll be doing the post game. And now that it's a noon game, we'll bring
you guys on.
We'll
Finally.
get shit faced. We'll party. So win or lose, be sure to join us Sunday. It'll be fun.
All right, we got some coming in here. Wentz throws for 3 touchdowns. Nisberg's bold prediction is 24-21. Now, if Wentz gets hurt, it's going to be Max Brosmer.
We're seeing some just score predictions. I'm not seeing anything.
No, we want bold predictions, specific.
That's a bold prediction. That's fucking rude. That's what that is.
Okay. Oh, no, here we go. Jefferson has 2 TDs over one over 50 yards.
Dirk Diggler's might be the boldest of them all.
Yeah, that's shocking. I don't know if that's really bold, Antonio Savage, but all right.
What's your bold prediction, Lupagus?
I got Jordan Mason runs for 160 yards and 2 touchdowns. He's going nuts.
Jesus.
Mason is going off tonight this week.
That'd be beautiful.
Just going nuts.
That would be fantastic. I got Jake Browning throwing 4 interceptions.
Yeah, you hate him.
I don't hate him. When he was a Viking, I loved him. I don't get maybe I do. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't like him. I don't know. But 4 interceptions. And the best part is the Vikings are going to get some turnovers in the air. Do we have an interception this year? I don't think we do.
No, I don't think so.
Well, we're going to get 4 of them, which makes it extremely bold, and it's going to be beautiful. I can't wait.
Jake Browning's developing he's going to be a long time career backup in this league.
That's fair. Sucked
good.
Last week. I don't care if he got the game-winning touchdown. He threw 3 interceptions.
It's a good job to have, though.
Oh, no, it's fantastic. Just ask Sam Hall.
All right, it's time for trivia. So you guys got a few minutes here to get to your last super stat. Oh, good. John Carlin, he knows what to do.
John,
Look at that
Jesus
guy.
Christ. If I punched him in the face, my freaking fist would turn into
your
mashed
hand would
potatoes.
break and your kid's hands would break.
You would laugh at me. You'd laugh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, John. I'm sorry what I did to you. D with 6 interceptions or 6 sacks, 2 interceptions. Sorry. Vikings defense will have a pick 6. I would love that. Jalen Naylor scores a touchdown. Very bold.
Wow.
Vic Ryder has the most. He's not playing. Just to be clear. So that's the boldest of them all.
Wow.
All right, let's do this. Let's do the trivia.
All right, here we go. I'm going to put the line at 6. I don't think it's super hard, and maybe it's super easy. I don't know.
Well, let's give some love. The super chats tonight: Vic Ryder, Purple Pumpkin Face, Michael Boswell, Chris O, Dusty Ray, Boswell, Tokyo Skull, Michael Boswell, TLS, John Carr, Lone. And remember, pumpkin carving contest in the One Bar and Lepica show. First one ever will be late October.
Viking Funeral thinks there'll be one purple dildo thrown on the field. He wrote Dylan, but I know what he meant.
All right.
All right, question 1. You ready?
Yes.
Jerome Simpson played for both the Bengals and the Vikings, but what NFC team did he finish his career with in 2015?
Ooh, I have no. I got a team in mind, actually. Weirdly,
Tim Lindsay thinks Ryan Wright will have a 14-yard punt.
Probably will. I got a team in mind, but I'll go straight to multiple choice because it's pretty hairy.
You had 1 point for multiple choice, 2 for no multiple choice. A, Seattle Seahawks. B, Detroit Lions. C, San Francisco 49ers. D, New York Giants.
Niners, final answer.
It was the San Francisco 49ers. You have 1 point. Congratulations.
I was actually thinking the Giants, weirdly, but all right.
All right, you got 1 point.
Thank you.
The last time the Bengals and Vikings met, it was December 17th, 2023, in another battle of backup quarterbacks. What quarterback started for the Vikings that nippy day?
Ooh. Jake Browning against. That was the Browning game.
Purple Pumpkin Face says, I got to drink when I watch you guys. It's too tough if I don't.
Yeah, that's fair. I feel multiple choice won't help because you're just going to put out a bunch of guys I'm going to guess anyways. 2023. Sean Mannion, final answer.
No, it was Nick Big Dick Mullins.
That's stupid. I was going to say Mullins, but I figured it was. All right.
It was Mullins. Your guy wasn't even on multiple choice answer.
Well, it was either, to me, in my mind, it was either Mannion or Mullins.
You should have gone multiple choice because Mannion wasn't an option. All right. Question 3. You got 1 point. Which Bengals star had his first career touchdown against the Vikings in Mike Zimmer's defense?
What? Like he's still on the team? This is very random. Huh?
Yeah.
Which Bengals star?
Mm-hmm. His first career touchdown against the Vikings and Mike Zimmer's defense.
T. Higgins, final answer.
No, it's Jamar Chase.
Wow. All right.
You had 2. All right, you got 1 point. You got 3 left. You got to get 6.
This ain't good. This is not good.
All right. This defensive back, whose career started with the Bengals in 2012, had 2 separate stints with the Vikings, one in 2018 and one in 2020.
I don't even know if I can. Hold on. Bengals. Say that one more time.
That was this defensive back, whose career started with the Bengals in 2012, had 2 separate stints with the Vikings, one in 2018 and one in 2020.
You said he started with the Bengals?
Yep.
All right. I had Terrence Newman on the brain, but he started with the Cowboys. He was a Bengal, though. What's that? George Iloka, maybe? 2020? 2018? I need points. Did you say star?
No, that was a question before.
Okay. I'll go George Iloka, final answer.
George Iloka is correct. You're right. It was George Iloka. Wow. Congrats.
Oh, confidence was low on that one.
So you got 3 points right now. You got 3 points. You got 2 questions left. You got to get to 6. Sitting okay. You're sitting okay. The Bengals have 2 former Vikings on their roster right now. One is quarterback Jake Browning, but who is the other?
I think so. I have to get a 2-pointer and a 1-pointer still to get it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dalton Reisner, final answer.
You're right. You're right. It's Dalton Reisner. You're at 5 points.
I weirdly was starting to think in my mind that he might have got released. So I'm sitting very good right now.
Yeah, question 6 usually is a gimme.
All right, let's go.
Which former Viking and Bengal do these words describe? Let me finish before you guess, please. Are you ready? Roll, first round, tits, tackle, tied, titters, breastises.
Andre Smith, final answer. That's easy. Hell of
Andre Smith.
a player for the Minnesota
Yes.
Vikings. He did have some titties on him.
You did. Beautiful tits. You got 7 points, I believe, tonight.
It was getting dicey.
Well done. A little hairy in the middle, but you finished strong. You finished strong.
George Iloka saved my
He
freaking ass.
Didn't say the Vikings, though.
Hmm?
He didn't say the Vikings when he came here.
He didn't say the Vikings.
He didn't save us.
Oh, no, he didn't. That's fine. That's fine. All right, let's put a bow on this puppy. We'll be live. Join us Sunday for the game. We got predictions. We got actually Schooling with the Enemy, which we're going to generally do during this show. Just didn't work out, so we're going to do it tomorrow. It's going to be a pre-record, so be sure to saddle up for that. Appreciate everybody hopping on.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for all the super chats. And guys, remember this. Whales and dolphins' penises are always erect.
Oh,